The Lake Victoria, a breadbasket for about 300,000 families who fish and offer water transport. But the glory of the largest freshwater body in the continent is choking under the expanding carpet of water hyacinth. And with a brief mention of the hyacinth menace on Lake Victoria during the November 2018 Blue Economy Conference, the locals are not amused.
Lake Basin is abandoned, and you see, here is where we need leadership, yeah?
In 1997, the Kenyan government contracted Aquarius Systems from the United States at 100 million shillings to mechanically harvest 1,500 hectares of the invasive weed. But a few months later, technical constraints saw the plan put to bed. In the same year, the Kenya Agricultural Research Institute released 4.2 million weevils into the lake to consume the hyacinth. But the natives instead registered complaints of the parasites invading their farms. The move, they say, were kicks of a dying horse. And at that time, the weed multiplied and covered an estimated 17,000 hectares.
Kulingana na vile walikuwa wakifanya utafiti, ingekuwa jambo bora wao kwa kugundua kwamba ingekuwa janga kulingana na vile ambalo lilikuwa linakuwa kwa kasi sana.
In 2011, Bernard Odinga, a local businessman, enticed locals with an offer of manually harvesting the weed for 600 shillings a day. Turning up in hundreds at the Wynnum Gulf, he allegedly took 500 shillings per head as registration fee. With fishing crippled and no way to put food on the table, the locals rolled up their sleeves, oblivious of the dubious deal they were engaging in.
Mimi nilifanya kitu kama 1 month, lakini vile 1 month iliisha, msara haikuwa. Sasa hata hao pia walipotea, na walipotea hata na pesa yenye tuliregister naye.
2015, the Ministry of Environment and Forestry acquired an aquatic weed harvester at a total cost of 80 million shillings. And 3 years later, the harvester lies idle at the Kisumu Pier, entangled.
To us, as a committee, our main role is to summon the minister and all the people who are doing all these things to account for it. Tell us exactly why the thing is in this state, when is it that is going to work.
Michael Otieno is one of many locals who resorted to finding a silver lining from the weed. Having received a grant from the Ministry of Environment, he set up this workstation that makes paper from hyacinth. Even so, his efforts, and many like him, he says, are frustrated.
Hyacinth is a cash cow, yeah, and you know, there are some people are really reaping cash from it. We cannot have a problem in the lake, and a lot of money is being spent, and we are trying to offer a solution, but nobody is buying it. The moment that you are trying to offer a solution, nobody is buying it, which that really rings a bell that there is something amiss here.
The Lake Victoria Environment Management Project, which was coordinated by the Lake Victoria Basin Commission to oversee sustainable conservation of Lake Victoria, concluded its second phase in December 2017 after 16 years of operations that cost $257 million. Though the project implementation kicked off in 1998, when the hyacinth was sitting on an estimated 17,000 hectares, the Kenya Marine Authority indicates that as of January 2017, 10,000 hectares of the invasive weed still floated on Africa's largest freshwater lake. The project implementers, however, argue that the money, of which 30 billion was from the Ministry of Environment, was used in controlling pollution on rivers that feed into Lake Victoria and controlling erosion around the catchment areas in Homa Bay, Bomet and Kisumu counties.
Lakini sasa unaposikia wakitaja mabilioni ya pesa na uangalii, unapotazama uone kazi yote ambayo inaonekana ilifanyika, basi hapo sisi kama watu ambao tunategemea hii tunaona kama tunadanganywa.
Haki tumechesewa mpaka hata sisi pia saisi hata tunaona tu ni ngumu.
Cat and mouse games have for a long time been dominating the war against hyacinth, and for over 300,000 families who depend on this lake to put food on their tables, their lives remain stalled. This boat is a metaphorical representation of their lives choking and slowly dying. No hope as far as the eye can see. Laura Otieno, Citizen TV, Kisumu County.